Invasions is another additional single-player mode for Mortal Kombat 1. What we've done is we've kind of taken what we did with the Towers of Time and the Crypt in previous games, and we combined them into Invasions. And Invasions is an RPG-like experience, going through the different realms, or mesas as we like to call them, of Mortal Kombat 1 to defeat the invading force. Each season is about an invading force coming into Liu Kang's timeline. And season 1 is about Hanzo Hasashi, and he has come. I'm not gonna spoil it. We're gonna show a video afterwards about that. And so every season you'll have new mesa, you'll have new content, and a new story, and a new invading boss.
So is this new skins and rewards then with every single one too?
Yes.
So you talked about the mesa selects.
Yes.
Let's take a look at that. So this is where it all happens.
This is where it all happens. You see,
it looks dope. I'm already hyped.
Looming over that one there at the end. That one would be the final mesa. And as you progress,
the whooshy,
you will unlock each one of these mesas. We don't want people to get into content that might be too hard for them, so we've also added a level of progression to this system. You'll start off in the Tea House Mesa and make your way all the way to Scorpion. And then that center mesa that we have highlighted there, that's called the Gateway. And so if you were to finish all the content of the season, but you still want to play fights and you still want to, do one thing or another, you can through the Gateway Mesa.
What's the reward system like?
Rotating content similar to what we had in Towers of Time, where there's new daily, new hourly, new weekly, and a seasonal tower, which you should be like max level before you even start that.
Hey, this sounds like it's gonna slap.
I was playing that.
I'm gonna play a lot of Invasions.
There's always something to do in Invasions, and like I kind of touched on earlier, it definitely has RPG elements where you can allocate stats. So you can kind of like have your fighters be as strong in one category or another. And there's elements.
It's almost like an MMO version.
Each season, we'll wipe all that content and we'll make brand new content with a brand new invading force.
Dig it. Speaking of these, the places you play, almost the playboard, the mesas.
Yeah.
You want to take a look at one of those?
So they're huge and they are beautiful. And so I think one we haven't shown yet.
How many hours does it take to complete one?
And so yeah, let's do it.
That's Shang?
The Tarkatan Colony.
And it's very neat because normally in a fighting game you're seeing these environments, but on the 2D plane you get kind of a limited view. And with this you can just see like
all of it until you get to the stage.
Version of these levels.
Huge.
These are all nodes and chests you can find.
There's secrets everywhere. And speaking of secrets,
the colony looks a lot like the Mortal Kombat 11 version.
Has a secret fight,
which you have to figure out.
Yes. So there is a lot of content to be had.
Man, it looks fun, but it looks long. It's like a whole new game.
Jokes, references, little lore things,
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to work on this mode, and it was just really important for us to like have progression, right? To have something where you can finish it and you can feel a level of completion each season, and you're unlocking a bunch of cool stuff.
And you talked about RPGs earlier.
Yes.
A lot of RPGs have ways to build and craft.
Yes. And we have that too. So we have a forging system and a crafting system. Where you have these items which we call talisman. And as you're going through your journey of Invasions, you're collecting things called components. And what you can do is go into a forge, which is a Shokan warrior named Bob. He's everywhere.
We want to show that now? Oh, we are showing it. We're showing it. There we go.
There's Bob. And so there's the Shokan warrior.
Why is his name Bob of all things?
One of the mesas, and there's sometimes multiples of them as well. And you take these components, you collect, and you combine them with talisman to make them stronger. Or you can even change the element types with them. So if something starts off as fire, and you're like, actually, I need to turn this into ice, you can do that stuff. And there's some very wacky talisman also. And so I'm not going to really spoil too much of it, but I'm excited to see what people are able to do with this forging system. QA's been really hype about it, about like
there's some that will get really, really powerful, and they'll actually have to come to you and be like, is this by design? And you'll be like, absolutely.
Yes. If it's broken and fun, yeah, we most likely did that intentionally.
And then we're actually creating a better skull here which I
What
would
does
like
it
to
do,
say,
though?
just maybe show some of how that. You want to show that now?
Yeah. Let's do it. We're successfully going through the forge, right? So,
Right.
again, like, even the sequence just looks awesome, right? Like, forging sequence, mad props to the UI team for getting that going. And there, Bob's back to work.
You can
Thank
see
you,
Johnny
Bob.
Stage in the back side of
Yeah,
it.
little tiny ones.
And so you can forge it so that they become real little.
Look at the damage they're
And
doing, though.
Actually, one of the hardest things to avoid is something that is moving slow.
And staggers.
And staggers, right? But you can also make them really big.
Bro, did you see the damage that shit's doing?
And that's just skulls. There's different kind of fireballs, meteors,
Armor.
armor. There's one I just really can't wait for people to see.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
But we're gonna hold it and wait till people make videos.
We'll hold
but-
that one in.
Yes. But pretty much a lot of the modifiers that you'll see throughout Invasions can also be turned into a talisman. And so it gives you this additional power outlet or that you can use during fights. And you can actually even 2-in-1 into talismans as well. So it's a lot of fun. It's an additional level of power to help you advance through this adventure that we call Invasions.
Awesome. And
Invasion sound dope.
Invasions.
Awesome. So, does my level reset each season?
Yes, your Invasions level will reset each season. You will start back at level 1. The cap for a season is level 30.
Cool.
Okay.
Are invasions how I unlock cameos, skins, and gear and stuff?
Yes, but not exclusively how you unlock them. Just playing the game, you're unlocking cameos. So you're not required to just go and do Invasions to unlock it. You can unlock them through playing online matches. We wanted to make sure that players were being rewarded.
What do they mean when they say
for
unlocking
playing the modes they
cameos?
want to be playing, and also playing as the characters they want to be playing. We have 2 reward structures. Okay, we have more than that, but 2 passive ones. We have what's called Profile Mastery, which is your level profile going up no matter what you do, and you're unlocking items through that. And then you also have Character Mastery, where you're playing as Sub-Zero, you want stuff for Sub-Zero, you're getting stuff for
That's
Sub-Zero for
dope. That's
playing
really dope.
Sub-Zero.
I'm getting it.
That's
Yeah.
great to get stuff
Yeah.
you want for the
And
character
so,
you want.
Each character has a mastery reward.
Do they have a max level for the
mastery
character?
reward system, and so do cameos. So whatever cameos you want to play as, guess what? You're getting rewards for them as you're just playing.
What do they get? Like other skins for the
You
cameo?
get your stuff.
Yep.
You love doing the offline stuff. You get your stuff.
Yep.
You do them both. You get your stuff.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
Just play the game.
I like that.
That's all you need to do.
That's fucking dope.
What happens when a season ends?
Oh.
When you vanquish.
I know.
Or not.
Well,
If you
yeah,
want-
yeah,
you
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
finish it.
So what happens is we lock the content, or we make it kind of go away for a week. We want to have a down period between seasons so people can be like, "Whew, I can relax for
Breathe
a
a little
bit.
bit.
I can relax." And then what will happen is there will be 2 mesas that are still available to you. One is the Gateway Mesa again, the constant changing content, things like that. So if you still want something to play during the downtime, that's there. But then there's also the Wuxi Academy. The Wuxi Academy is a practice mesa where you can respec your points, you can try different loadouts and things like that, and that'll be available to you as well.
Dig it.
Okay, invasions. Okay, invasions. We got some content,
You
baby.
kind of already touched on this. Do you have to play as one character in the invasion?
No, you can switch characters at any point. You have one global invasion level, and all your characters are leveling at the same time. So you might reach like a level 15 content. Guess what? All your characters are that level, so it's not like, oh, I have to level this character up. To
That's
beat
dope,
this.
too.
Nope, that is
Super
not.
helpful.
That's dope
Yes.
too.
You can
helpful.
switch at any point. Were you gonna
Yeah,
say?
like what I did when I was playing this weekend is I had Katana as my roster character, and I would switch my cameos constantly. And you can also have different loadouts. So like, if I wanted to switch to Sindel, she can have a different talisman.
Yep.
And that kind of stuff. So
Awesome.
you can if you want to. You also could. stick
We
to
taking
one
Kang to
character.
the invasions
So
out the
yeah.
gate.
Yeah.
Dig it. Is Invasions an online feature? Always online
Yes,
feature.
it is an
Gotta
online
be-
feature.
gotta be connected.
Because you're getting rewards, right? And so we need to make sure and validate that you're getting those rewards in that content. Yes.
Got it. Is there a match for each stage in Invasions?
Is there a match for each
Map.
Oh, a map.
A mesa.
So we are only showing 6 mesas for, or well, technically 8 for season 1. And again, each season we'll try to bring in a new mesa or a new map, and then we'll shuffle them around, change things up, so it's new content.
Sure. Do I have to pay for invasions each season?
No, it's seasonal content. I know when people hear the word seasonal, they think that there's something to pay for. No, of course, it's free content. You don't pay for invasions.
Is there a battle pass? Kind of already talked.
No, we do not have a battle pass.
No
There's
battle
other
pass.
ways of
They not
doing
trying to get all the
Passive
bread out,
reward
y'all.
Structures, no battle pass.
Yes. Is there MTX in invasions?
There is no MTX in Invasions, so you cannot pay your way through it. You cannot pay to get rewards or things like that.
You gotta play.
No.
You gotta play.
Exclusive seasonal items.
Yes, there are exclusive seasonal items. Like people have been asking, or I've seen on the Twitters, if getting that scorpion skin is how, or if Invasions is how I get that scorpion skin, I'm gonna play it, and it is. And there's a lot of other cool ones in there too.
If I miss something during a season, can I still get it?
You're gonna have to wait till that season comes back.
Got
Damn,
it.
that might be a long
That's all the
time.
questions
That's
I
it.
have. Yeah.
That's it. So,
I have one thing to add that I've seen a lot of people mention.
yeah.
Classic towers where you unlock your arcade ladder ending and all that are still in the game
Yep.
too.
We have that too.
Right.
Wow, it's so much content.
As I always do.
It's so much content.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to
He
add?
just spent 20 minutes on just invasions
I
alone.
think we covered a lot. No, I think I'm good. Let's maybe show the season opener.
Let's do that. Let's show the
Okay,
season
season
opener.
opener.
Season 1.
The Spectre.
The Scorpion invading our timeline also lost his wife and son to Quan Chi's murderous machinations. Consumed by grief, he searched them all to find another Harumi with whom he could rebuild his family. But in timeline after timeline, he arrived too late.
Oh, that's crazy.
Harumi was already dead.
He about to be pissed.
When Scorpion reached ours, he was crushed to find that, though alive, Harumi was wedded to Kuai Liang.
To Sub-Zero?
Again, Scorpion's frustration exploded into rage. He has vowed to burn this entire timeline. If he cannot have Harumi,
Nobody
no
can.
one will.
Scorpion dirty macking.
And each season will have an opening of the invading force, right? And there are no jumping spiders. There's no jumping spiders. So
Good to know.
Yes.
And if you manage to reach the boss and defeat them, you get a cinematic ending to go with it, which is really cool.
we like
Jesus, so much content.
Yeah.
It's too
We're gonna
much.
see some characters today.
I can't handle all this content.
Rico's coming.
Rico.
I got some form. Jump again. Let's go. Ooh.